funniest comedians out here, but I got to do it to your ass and I'll be looking like an extra in the Shawshank Redemption movie. You got that same hairstyle as dude from Tales from the Hood at the end of the movie. You look like El Chapo's second cousin El Gato like shit. You look like Claude and Ray from Life like shit. Always Sherman Hemsley looking at you.
There we go.
We are live. It is another funny podcast, episode 4. I am your host,
Yes.
Big Lee. This is my co-host.
And this Naila with an E, but you can call me Nye.
We are the funny team.
Yes.
Nah, how you been feeling, man? How's your week
feeling
been?
good. I've been feeling good. October was cool. I had a nice little Halloween night to myself. Didn't do nothing crazy. Stayed in the house and did drink some hot chocolate. I spiked it a little bit, but I had some hot chocolate and I was watching some spooky stuff. So it was cool. It was cool.
Spiked hot chocolate. Spiked hot chocolate. I gotta say, I've never had that before. I've had the apple cider spike, but not hot chocolate. That's something I have to look into right there.
It's not bad. It was pretty nice, might I say.
Okay, all right. I've been good. Nothing special for Halloween. I celebrate, but I think it's one of them holidays that's for the kids. So I like to see the kids dress up and go get candy. I don't have any children, so I was just at work, riding around, watching kids, looking at the kids be dressed up for Halloween and shit. It was cute. A little Buzz Lightyear shit out there. Adorable. But other than that, I've been cool, man. Sports, Eagles are still undefeated, so that's great.
I know you a happy man.
Come on, man. Like, I really can't contain the joy right now. I'm just going to be honest with you. Never been 8-0 in our whole existence. So this is an accomplishment for us to be 8-0. And I'm super proud of my team right now. We're looking real good. Sports is back. Basketball is back.
Yes.
Putting in my bets, trying to get my parlays and shit, trying to win some money. So yeah.
I feel that. Yeah.
I've been good. We got a jam-packed show for the people today.
Oh, I'm excited. It's a good one.
We lost a staple in our community, man. We lost a staple in our community this week. I would say one of the most influential hip hop groups in history. Top 5 most influential groups in hip hop groups in history. Easily top 5.
Yeah.
And he was 1/3 of them. Takeoff from the Migos was shot dead in Houston, Texas. Over the weekend, last weekend. Terrible situation. Not much has came out about the killer or what happened. It's rumors saying that it was a dice game. There's rumors saying that there was arguments with Quavo and he was just an innocent bystander. At the end of the day, it's another rapper that's dead. It seems like we're losing these guys every week, honestly. It's a terrible story. Takeoff was a GOAT. Migos is a group, one of my favorite groups, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know, man. It's just rough. This one actually really hurt. Like this one really hurt.
This was really sad, especially because nobody saw any of it coming, and from what you saw Takeoff, he was minding his business. He was a quiet dude, but he was talented. So it's one of those things that you never see coming. And that was very painful. That was very painful to see. And my thoughts and prayers are going out to his family. I can't imagine what Offset is and Quavo are feeling right now. Like that's a horrific thing to have to go through, especially Quavo. You watch that,
Yeah, for sure, Quavo. That's just an unfortunate situation, man. We gotta find a way to I guess you could say protect these rappers, but I don't know, man, because it just seems like specifically rappers are getting killed. Like it's not it's not actors, it's not singers, it's just like rappers every other week, bro, are getting slain, and it's like I don't understand what we gotta do. I guess that goes back to like the topic that we were talking about in our last episode, Jamaica banning
Oh, the
violent
violent
music.
music, yeah.
But I don't even know. I don't know if that. I definitely don't think that would help. But
I don't know. I feel like at this point, something has to be done because I don't like the argument where oh, he's rich, why is he shooting dice? I mean, that is a part of our culture. Like, just because I got money in the bank don't mean I want to stop playing spades every now and again and throw some money down or throw some bones down.
you
You know what
shouldn't
I
die
mean?
over
But you
shooting
shouldn't.
dice like that.
No,
That's not a penalty of death.
absolutely not.
If
Absolutely not. It should
that's
never
what
come to
happened.
that.
Yeah, if that's what
If that
happened.
is what's happened, if that is
Um,
what happened, but
Also, I mean, what we do know is that it happened at a party, man, and it happened at a party,
yeah.
and it's a lot of people there. So somebody, you know, what I'm saying, saw something,
Mhm.
and somebody need to say something because, um, yeah, we lost somebody that was, a pillar in the community, bro. Like,
Just too
Migos,
many questions.
yeah, bro. You can't talk about Atlanta hip hop without putting that group
That's
in the
true.
conversation at the top
That's
of the
yeah.
conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, that's unfortunate, man. You know, I'm bumping Migos music all week because of that. Well, we also got some other music
Mhm.
we're gonna get to at towards the end of the show, but
Oh, yes. Yes,
and
yes,
and
yes.
and he they are in the new music too. As a matter of fact, you know,
Mhm.
they actually released something, but
Mhm.
that's for a little bit later on in the show when we get to that. When we get to that, but yeah, man, rest in peace, Takeoff.
Rest in
Prayers
peace.
go out to your family and to
Oh
Offset, to
yeah.
Quavo, to everybody that's affected to this, man. We gotta do better, y'all. We can't be
Oh
doing it.
yeah.
We can't be doing it like this, man. We really cannot
It
be doing it
can't
like this.
no. Something's
Uh,
got to give because this is too much. It's every other week, every other day, really.
yeah, yeah.
It's too much. Something has to be done.
I don't want to get on here and preach to y'all. I'm sure y'all been getting preached to all week ever
Yeah.
since you heard about the episode. We got to do better, black men. You know, but
Mhm.
we do, bro. That's all I'm gonna say is we gotta do better,
Mhm.
man. Like this was something that it didn't have to go down like that. I'm sure. And
No.
it did, and we lost somebody now, somebody that's important to a lot
Mhm.
of people. Takeoff was probably taking care of people in his family. I'm sure he was because he had
Mhm.
money. You know what I'm saying? These people were lost somebody that was really close to them. You know, so
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
that is
No.
unfortunate. But yeah,
Absolutely.
it's voting time.
Absolutely.
It's polling
Ah.
time. What you got? You know, we got something.
Oh,
Talk about
I
that.
I saw I saw something the other
Have you
day. I
voted?
saw something the other day.
Have you voted?
Not yet. I was supposed to go today, but I will be. Yeah, I will. I
Okay.
absolutely will be. Went and double checked my voter registration. My voter registration. So that is on the books for my schedule. Absolutely. But
Cool.
I saw something the other day that threw me off. That slavery is on the ballot in a few states,
Right.
and so I did
Crazy
a little
shit.
research, did a little digging, and so slavery's on the ballot in Alabama, Louisiana, Oregon, Tennessee, and Vermont. So if any of y'all live out there, please pay attention to the articles. Voting yes for Article 7, whatever the articles are, do some research, look it up, because they do not tell you what those articles mean when you go in to vote.
And
But
everybody go
this
vote,
is
no matter whether you live in
yes,
those states or not. Get out there
yes,
and vote. We're not
everybody
telling
vote.
y'all who to vote for, but go vote.
Nah, go vote because this, especially the primaries counts
Hmm.
matters. But what I found is that they're saying that it's an effort to ban slavery entirely. So just to take the whole language out of the state's constitutions, because as we know, slavery really was never abolished. It just transitioned into the
The
prison
prison
industrial
system.
system.
Right.
Yeah. So what they're saying is they don't. They're trying to adjust and improve the prison system by taking that language out so that slavery is not something that's subjected on them. But I also see that there was some sheriffs in different towns that were warning saying that the it could cause unintended consequences of any kind. And I'm more worried about the southern states that would want to do loopholes and do something nasty with slavery no longer having any language in the Constitution than maybe something like Vermont.
Yeah.
But in any case, there are some things that it could either go one way or another. And this has happened before. Apparently, in 2018, Colorado was the first state, to remove the language and to remove the language entirely And that led to them. So you know how prisoners, if they're working, they get paid like maybe 14 cents an hour or something like that. So what they do
Less
now is
than
they pay
that.
the prisoners. Yes, exactly.
Less
Like
than
maybe
that.
2-3 cents.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it's more
So
like, I believe.
yeah. But what they did in Colorado when they first changed the language is they started paying them $20 to $30 per week instead. So it's not exactly slavery, it's not exactly slave labor, but they're doing better by them. And so then 2 years later, two more states followed suit, which was Nebraska and Utah. And so that's what the goal is, but at the same time, I'm weary. So then my question is, would it be better? Is it better to remove the language and face the possible unintended consequences of taking that language out, in the hopes of improving the prison system? Or would it be better to keep things the way they are so nobody can play with the language? You know what I mean? It's kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of situation to me. But what do you think about it, Leon? What are your thoughts?
I think they should just fix the prison system. Like, I
Like,
don't think
please.
I don't think paying anybody $10 or $20 a week is
That's
while they're in prison is
yeah.
beneficial. Like, I don't think that's
No.
beneficial at all. I think
No.
like I said in in one of our prior episodes, I'm really big on prison reform. So I feel like that's like, again, putting a band-aid on a bust pipe.
Yeah,
Trying
it
to
is. It
fix
is.
the
Yeah.
prison system. So
Hmm.
but
By that, just that one small sentence or that one piece of language,
right, like,
like, what is
I
that
don't
really gonna do?
how is giving the inmates more money going to fix it? They're still inmates. They're still in prison. A lot of them are still in prison for
Hmm.
the rest of their lives. We're still out, and
Hmm.
I believe that money's probably going to have to come from taxpayer dollars. I'm a taxpayer. I
Probably.
believe. I'm not sure on that. I don't know where else they would get the money. Normally, taxpayers pay for
Depends.
state and federal prisons, but whatever.
Hmm.
So, yeah, I don't think that's a good solution. I don't know. I don't think. But if that's in your state, if that's on the ballot in your state, I guess maybe that's
No, but
confusing.
just pay. It is,
It's
but just
confusing.
I just want to say, just pay attention, because that whole say yes or no to article whatever, that
Yeah,
I think is one of the most leading things that they do as far as voting and voters, when it comes to the process of voting, because you don't even know what it says. Let's say you're new to voting and you may know who you're voting for certain issues, and you've done that research, but you don't know. Let's say you don't know where to look for Article 7, Sector 15, and exactly what that means and what's coming up. So when it comes to yes or no, you can't pull your phone out. You
right,
can't research it while you're there. So
right,
you just kind of stuck with a yes or no, and you don't even know what you're voting for sometimes. And that just feels really, really deceitful. So find out if you're in any of these states, find out what exactly is listed as, where it is, so you can know one way or the other where you stand on the issue and what how you're voted for it.
right, correct, right. Because like you said, some of the terminology on these ballots can be confusing, and
Man,
sometimes they are intentionally confusing. So,
yes,
uh,
yes,
if you're in
yes.
these states, if you're in those, list those states again for them, please.
Mm, absolutely. So that is Alabama,
Bama,
Louisiana,
Louisiana.
Alabama, Louisiana, Oregon,
Mhm.
Tennessee, and Vermont.
There you go. If y'all are in those states,
Hmm.
slavery's on your ballot, bruh.
Yes,
So y'all should
which
do
is
something.
which is scary because it is 2022 and slavery on a. Are you
Slavery's on your ballot,
serious?
bro.
Is this real life right now? This cannot be real,
Slavery's on your ballot out there. So if you're in them states,
man.
then you know you might need our next topic to come speak at y'all
Mm.
rallies or something, because he is out here to save the day. The Democrats have called on their Superman, on their Messiah.
Oh God,
Y'all know
they've been
who
working that man.
has came out of retirement and threw the
Yes,
Jays on one more time for one
look,
more run.
Look,
Barack
stop
is
swimming with the
back, bruh.
dolphins for this.
Barack
That
is
man
back.
stopped swimming with the dolphins for
Look,
this.
man.
Like,
So Barack Obama has been on the campaign trail for the Democrats lately. He's been out here
yes.
campaigning for the Democrats lately. And
Mhm.
I think he's been doing a really good job at him. Really good job at the campaign. And I watched a couple of the
Yeah.
speeches. It seems like he was, being
Oh
real
man.
Obama-like,
Come on. Come on.
But I really wish the Democrats would get off Obama's nuts, dog. Like, I'm gonna just keep it a stack. Every time,
Look,
every time y'all slumming it up, y'all gotta go get Obama to come save the goddamn day, bro.
look,
And I'm tired of
you
it,
know
bro.
they
Let that man
no,
be
they not
retired.
gonna let that
Why
nah.
y'all can't go get
Mm.
Bill Clinton out of retirement? Why we gotta get Obama, bro? The fuck?
Don't nobody want to hear from Bill Clinton's slutty ass.
Bruh,
No,
I'm
leave that.
tired of this shit,
We do
bro.
not. Look,
Obama, stop shucking and jiving for these Democrats, man, okay? Please, man, go off
that
and
part.
retire with your
That
family
part.
somewhere and be happy, man.
Be
Every
happy.
time,
Yes.
every time
Facts.
something bad happens, they gotta pull Obama out like he a secret weapon. He the
Man.
golden gun of the
He
Democrats or some
is. Because he is. Let's be honest. I've seen some of them speeches, and let me tell you, I gotta give some snaps for those speeches from Obama because he was definitely doing it. I was like, damn shit, if I wasn't already,
bro.
this done hype me up.
Why
Damn.
ain't the president out here? He's a fucking
He
Democrat. Why he
that
not out here
man
campaigning
look,
on the trail?
he
Is
old and
Obama
he's
even employed?
senile.
Like this nigga don't even got a job.
Does
Retire, bro.
he ever need to be? Does
No, he
he ever?
doesn't.
Let's.
He gets a
That's what
pension.
I'm
He gets
saying.
paid for the
Does
rest of
he?
his life. But it's
And
like,
that's what
come
I'm
on, bro. Like,
saying.
can you just imagine Obama like home vibing out playing PS5? Hey, bro, we need you to
Get
go
that
on this.
call,
We need you to go on this 5-state tour to do some speeches
man.
for us. For us? Who
And
the fuck is
he
us?
look, and he putting in work. He is putting in work in them speeches. Like
He's
he
doing
look
it, bro.
foots on necks,
Yeah.
not let
He's
calling
coming at
people out
Herschel.
by
Yeah, he's
name.
calling out Herschel
Yes,
Walker. Yeah, by name too, which is wow. Obama don't care though.
mm,
Obama, I really think like
nah.
Obama will still put the hands up. Like, I really think he'll still
Look,
square up with a nigga for real, for real. I
but the
wouldn't.
other thing is, I think he really enjoyed it too. Cause did you see that video with the ladies? He was like, yeah,
Said he was
I'm old.
fine.
They're like, you still fine as a motherfucker.
Yeah,
He was like, what you say it louder for the people in the back. Like he loved that
he
shit. He
loves the
loves
attention.
it.
He definitely
He
loves the
loves
attention. But I
it.
mean,
Come
who don't like
on,
to get
come
told that they're
on.
attractive? Like everybody likes to get told that they're handsome or they're pretty, right? So yeah,
Yeah,
man,
yeah, yeah.
he's out there on the campaign thing, doing a good job though. I don't know if it's
Yeah,
gonna
he
save the
is.
Democrats though, man. I don't know.
That's a tough one.
It's a messy
I don't.
election, and
That's
they doing a lot of voter suppression out there. So
yes.
um,
Now
yeah,
I'm not really giving up on the Democrats just yet because there's a lot at stake with this election. A lot
yeah,
of the
yeah.
younger people, there's some people that are coming out to vote for the first time,
Hmm.
and they've been like this younger crowd, the Gen Zs. Now, what I will say is they do their research.
Hmm.
They've been doing their research. Like so, when I see like the Greta Thunbergs, young as hell, but definitely in the mix and know what they're talking about
Greta's a
for
old
some of
ass
these
name
things.
though. I'm gonna just let that be out there. Greta's a old
Look,
ass name, bruh. That's an
don't
old
come for
name,
her.
bruh. That's an
Don't
old
come for
name.
her.
Nah, I mean she cool though. I fuck with her. I fuck with her.
They set her up.
I
No,
fuck
they
with
set
her,
her up.
but she got
They
that
set her
name
up.
like she keep butterscotch in her purse or something like that, bruh. Like she
Butterscotch. Wow. Wow.
like she got a purse full of
Wow.
butterscotch on her at all
My good
times.
sis did not
Butterscotch
deserve
and
this.
peppermints, bruh. Like
Hey,
they
hey,
call her
not too
Sister
much on
Greta.
Greta.
Sister Greta.
Sister,
Sister
Sister
Greta, can
Greta.
you stand up for us today?
Wow.
Everybody acknowledge
Wow.
Sister Greta.
Wow. This man really come. Okay. Okay.
All right, yeah, we good.
Damn. Damn.
We
You
gonna
you
leave.
feel you feel good? You
I
feel good
mean,
about that?
I just said her name was old, bro. Like, I don't know anybody that's under 80 named Greta. Like,
Facts. That's facts. That's facts. It's like seeing somebody named Beulah and not speaking on Beulah because I if I meet a Beulah I gotta speak on it. A Beulah under 80.
man,
Yeah.
man.
I've met some. I've met a couple.
Betty. That's literally my grandmother's name, Betty. Like, the hell,
Oh yeah.
can't do
Yeah.
that, bro. Can't do that at all. What you playing on the in your tunes when you riding around doing your thing? What new music you bumping right now? Now, you
Man.
know, last time we talked, I think Ari had dropped. We were talking about Brent.
Yes.
Yeah, what you
Yes.
bumping right now?
So I did hear the new Rihanna song, which I love. A lot of people don't. They were, I guess they were expecting pop Rihanna, but I mean it's for the Wakanda soundtrack. So and
Right.
it's in memory of Chadwick Boseman. So how much what did you really expect? You know what I mean? But
Right.
that one, the Snowman, Jeezy, the
Yeah,
Snowman is
Snowfall.
back.
Snowfall.
Oh,
Yeah.
that
Big Snow.
that's a nasty album.
Big
That's a
Snow.
nasty album right
Shout
there.
out Big
Yeah.
Snow, bruh. Big
Man,
Snow.
I've been listening to the new Drake and 21,
Yeah.
and I you know what? The beats are fire. Beats are fire. 21 is fire. I feel like Drake falling flat on some of the songs, but I'm just not a fan of him throwing out all that beef. He got all the shots, all the smoke for everybody. And it's like,
Man.
why? Where
Drake.
is this even coming from?
Okay, so this new Drake and 21 joint, it's not bad. It's a pretty good album.
It's not
They
bad. It's
spitting
not
on
his
that joint, but
best.
no, fuck no. But they
Not his best.
but I don't like the shots on there. I don't understand. And
Like,
it don't seem like it's coming from like a healthy place either. Like the shot at Serena
nah.
husband. I don't get that. Like I don't know what that man
What?
ever did to you.
Leave that man
That
alone.
man is not
That
a
man ain't do
groupie.
nothing to you but marry your ex.
Yeah, I'm not
Like,
sure, man. I'm not sure, but the album is it's okay. It came out today. I've been listening to it pretty much all day. I think I ran it back like maybe 3 times. That joint was good. Snowfall is my favorite though.
mm,
Been bumping that Big Snow.
man,
That shit,
man.
man. That thing serious, bro.
Yeah,
Remind me of that old school
yeah.
Trap or Die, Jeezy.
Yes,
That trapping
yes.
ain't dead, Jeezy. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that joint, yeah, that joint slap. Freddie Gibbs' new
Fire.
joint, Freddie Gibbs,
Oh, I haven't heard it.
Soul Separately. I like that joint. That's a nice little
Mm.
chilling in the crib, smoking,
Okay,
little chill vibe joint. Freddie got some
okay.
bars on that joint. I did hear the new Rihanna song. I was gonna wait to the movie because you know how we
Mm.
are with the Marvel and
Yeah.
our nerd stuff. But
Yes.
everybody was talking about it, so I did give it a shot. I listened to it. It was cool. It's
Mm-hmm.
like y'all gotta understand, like that's not like she's making music for a Disney movie, man. Like
Yeah,
like
yeah.
so
Exactly,
like well, I
exactly.
don't know what you
Like,
expected her to. What you
she not about to be talking about pussy popping on this one. I promise you. I
No,
promise
man.
you.
This is for
That's
a
not what it is.
PG-13 movie, bruh, that's
Yes,
in the
yes.
MCU, man. Like, I
Come
don't know
on.
if Rihanna's gonna drop an album or not. I don't know. I just wish
I
she would
doubt
let
it.
me be a Fenty model. Can I be a Fenty model? I want a model for Fenty
Hey,
men, bruh. You know what I'm
hey.
saying? I be seeing the model in the boxes and shit. My 6-pack popping. Get at me, Rihanna. Fuck with your boy. All right. Fuck with your boy. Fenty model all day. Had to use this time to do a little bit of advertising for myself. But yeah, the Rihanna joint was alright. But yeah, man, the Jeezy joint is probably my favorite thing that has came out in a few months.
Man.
Probably since the Kendrick joint came out, maybe.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah, probably
Mm-hmm.
since the Kendrick joint came
Easily.
out.
Yeah.
Drake joint ain't bad though. Shout out Drake, shout out 21. They
It's
got his
not
old joint.
bad, but I feel like
I'm
21 was
surprised
not
people ain't
playing.
comparing it to the Drake and Future album. Cause I'm like, y'all, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Drake doing albums with other people, like y'all not gonna compare. Cause I don't think
Yeah.
it. I don't even think it touches the what was that the
Oh,
Drake and
the
Future
Drake and
album?
Future one?
Yeah, I forgot what it
Nah.
was called, but that shit was
I
good from
forgot.
beginning to end. Every
Yeah,
track,
it
that joint
was.
had no skips. That
You
joint had
had
no
to run
skips.
that back a couple times. Yeah,
For
yeah.
sure, yeah, that joint had no skips
But
on it. But yeah,
this one with him and 21, it feel like 21 doing a lot of the heavy lifting. Like, 21 don't really miss like that. Like,
mhm.
I ain't seen him miss yet. I fuck with 21, but it seemed like he doing a lot of the heavy lifting
It seemed
with this.
like they don't complement each other. I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
Mm,
Like I don't think I don't may
not
and
for a whole
also
album.
right. I think Drake and
Yeah,
Future complements each other more than Drake and 21 does.
yeah, yeah,
And I
yeah.
feel like that's kind of what's holding me back from this album.
Hmm.
Like Drake, probably even like Drake and Lil Baby, probably an album would have been better. Maybe a Drake and Lil Baby album than a
Mm.
Drake and 21 album. But
I can
again,
see a Drake and Lil Baby album.
y'all, it's not a bad album though. Okay, don't get me wrong. It's not a bad album. I definitely would recommend y'all go
Mid.
listening to
It's
it.
mid.
Y'all probably not say it's mid. I recommend you go listen
It's
to it.
mid.
Go listen to that Snowfall first if you haven't though.
Yes, definitely listen to the Snowfall. That joint is fire.
But yeah, you
Crazy.
check out the Drake joint. You can probably find a few bops on that joint. You know, listen to vibe out to. I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, there's a couple in there. It's a couple.
You know, something slight.
Yeah.
We got our first question of
Yes.
the show. I guess you could say of the show series podcast. Our first question.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say the name because it didn't come
No.
from social media.
Ah.
Somebody asked me this in person about the podcast,
Okay.
and it is in dating, in the dating aspect, of course. What is the difference between bare minimum and intent? That is the question.
That's a good question. I mean, I feel like the bare minimum is bottom line. You're just barely doing it just to stick around. Sometimes it feels like breadcrumbing. Like, okay, I'm gonna give you what you want, but dating with intent is a whole different level to me, in my opinion. Like, you're there, your energy is there, your attention is there, you're trying, the effort is there, you're consciously putting effort into whatever you're building, whatever your relationship is, whatever stage it's at, but bare minimum just kind of feels like just eat, like just letting stuff slide, just being there. Like, okay, you ever heard of quiet quitting at work? If that's what bare minimum feels like, you there to collect a check and that's it. Even, and not necessarily you collected a check with the relationship, but that's what it feels like.
Right.
The bare minimum.
Right.
What about you? What's your thoughts?
If I had to give like a specific example, I would give this example. So the bare minimum would be taking your girl out to dinner. That's the bare minimum. Okay. Or I'm not even gonna say out to dinner. Taking your girl on a date. That's the bare minimum. That's the bare minimum. Intent would
It
be
depends on
taking.
who you ask.
Hold on. Let me give the intent.
Okay.
Let me give the intent.
Okay.
Intent would be finding out what place she likes and going to that place. That's intent. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Okay. Yes.
That's the
Agreed.
difference. For me, that's the
Agreed.
difference between bare
Yeah.
minimum and intent.
That's fair.
So
Okay.
like if
Okay.
maybe your girl likes ice skating. I'm just doing this because I know how niggas be like, I ain't spending no money on food, whatever. I'm just like, whatever. So I'm
Yeah.
going to use other examples besides going out to eat. For some reason, niggas seem to think that women use them for food or whatever. And maybe sometimes, I guess, I don't know, but don't pay for, like, why the fuck you don't pay for the food, nigga? The fuck you act like you got to pay for the food anyway. Moving, that's another
That's a different
subject.
conversation.
That's a different
Yeah, that's
conversation.
a
We're gonna
different
go here.
conversation.
Say your girl used to ice skate or something. She likes ice skating or whatever, but she hasn't been in a while. And but she, she been coming to you about y'all need to do more, get out the house more. Intent would be taking her ice skating. It's wintertime. You can probably find an ice skating rink somewhere. You can rent her some skates. Boom. That's intent. Bare minimum is your girl saying, babe, we need to do something. We need to go out. And then you go take her to Outback. It's good.
Yeah,
Y'all got
but
out.
that's bare
You
minimum.
you did what she asked you to do to get out the house. That's the bare minimum, though. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
You could have did a little bit more to spice it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair. Yeah, just that's what I mean. Just to do it, just barely sliding over it. Cause yeah,
Right.
I mean, I also feel like bare minimum, you know, could be like, all right, I'm gonna call you. You can call somebody every day, but never want to take them out. Don't really spend time with them. Avoid spending time with them.
Yeah.
That's below bare minimum, to be honest with you. But at the same time, that's like breadcrumbs. It's like crumbs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Just doing enough
intent,
to get
like
by.
you got. I think that was a perfect example. You find out what your partner likes. Find out what your person is into, what they're not into. Like, and make it count. Make it something special. If you hear something in passing where, oh yeah, my favorite flowers are lilacs, it would actually be much better for you to go and find some lilacs
Some lilacs for
and
specifically.
surprise somebody.
Bare
Yeah.
minimum would just be going to
Yeah.
go get any flowers. She's gonna be
Yes.
happy about it. She's gonna be happy you got her flowers. Yeah. She's gonna be happy about that. You know what I'm saying? But if you get them lilacs, might get
That's
some
a
head
different
right then and there. You
reaction.
feel me? She might drop
And
down to the
I was
knees.
about to say, the intent, when you put the intent in it, you get a complete different reaction.
You just
So
might.
you hitting that intent, the bare minimum. I mean, you still probably go get some pussy. You still probably go get some play. But when you
Maybe.
put that intent, that's that splash. That's
That
that salt bay right there.
that
You might
that
get a whole different freak right
that bare
there.
minimum is just some here take it pussy. That's that here you can have
Look,
this. But the intent
that
pussy is like
intent,
she giving that shit. You feel me?
and
Like she want that shit.
that's different.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
different.
That's
Different. Yes.
that's definitely a little bit
That's
different. But
yeah.
yeah, that was our first question. Listeners, y'all could send us
Nah, that's
questions
dope.
on YouTube. You can send us questions on IG. I'm at Big Lee. Now you want to plug
Yes.
your IG?
Yeah, my IG is at LaCess, and it is a couple words. I'm gonna spell it for you at LAHHCESS_. So both of our
Yeah.
DMs are open.
Both of them.
I'm gonna be posting
I'm
some
at Big
stuff.
Lee. It's 3 underscores
Yeah.
at the end of my joint. Three
Okay.
underscores at the end of mine. But at Big Lee, y'all can send us. Um, I'm at Big Lee on all social medias: TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. Y'all can send us
Okay.
questions on any of those. Um, or you can send us questions on the YouTube where this video will be posted. Make sure you like, make
Mhm.
sure you share, make sure you subscribe
Yes.
to the Funny Teams
Yes.
YouTube channel. We got more comedy
Yes.
videos coming
Thumbs
at you.
up.
We got more skits coming at you. More of my stand up coming at you.
Yes. Can't wait for
Uh,
that. Yeah,
yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
be
So
burning it up on that stage.
make sure you like, share, subscribe to the Funny Teams YouTube. And
Absolutely.
yeah, that's it to the next time. Y'all stay funny.
Yes. Stay blessed, my friends.
And we are out.
Yes.